What's up everyone, my name is Kylem and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today, it's gonna be the best XP farm you could ever have. Before I show you what you need for this build, I want to give a little bit of a disclaimer. This is probably one of the most dangerous farms to build in survival, so please, remember, this back here under me is a void, so try to avoid falling in it. Thank you. Anyway, this is what you're going to need to build this farm in survival, plus a sword here, any kind of sword, obviously not a netherite sword. And if you are using any sword of your own, I would recommend not having looting on it, or else you'll get way too many ender pearls. Anyway, go ahead, pause the screen to figure out what you need. Once you have this stuff all gathered up, come back to the video and we'll get started. Before we do anything, just take your anvil and your name tag. This is the very first thing you're going to do. Go ahead and name your name tag, just so it's something that we have done and you don't have to do it again. And you can take your anvil back and put it in your chest here, along with your newly named name tag. Anyway, let's get started. Congratulations, you just killed the Ender Dragon and you want more of that juicy XP, right? Well, then you're going to want to head over to the Oblivion platform you spawned in on, grab your leaves, and head back about a stack and a half of leaves, just directly straight into the void. Now, this is why it's one of the most dangerous things in Minecraft to do, but it is also one of the most worth it things in Minecraft to do. Make sure you build far enough back that the end just starts to disappear. You want to be able to see nothing. Perfect. Now, once that's all the way out there, we're going to build an 8x10 platform here of leaves. And obviously, we are using leaves, by the way, because nothing can spawn on leaves. So you won't have any Endermen randomly spawning down here. Fill that all in and build a little border around it so you don't accidentally fall off. Then we can go ahead and put our anvil down here. We're just going to probably use that in the future when we have XP stuff to do. Put your chest 2 blocks away from the edge, right in the middle, and 2 hoppers behind that with a 3rd hopper feeding into it, and then 3 hoppers behind those. As you can see, those are all feeding into the chest. And then go under the chest, put a hopper feeding into those leaves, and put a chest, so that now you will have a little bit of extra storage for the ender pearls. Now take all your glass, and we're going to put our glass around the edge like this. Build it up 4 blocks on the sides and 3 blocks on the back. Perfect, and then you can put that on the 3rd level as well, so that there's only 2 blocks of space between the hoppers and the glass. Next, we are going to build up a staggering 39 blocks. And then you can fall back down safely, of course, if you're in survival, and go ahead and build up the rest of that glass right there. Now, this is obviously where the Endermen are going to fall down into. Now, the reason that it's this tall is that the total height of this is going to be 42 blocks tall. So 42 stacks of glass. And that is the exact height that Endermen need to fall from to be one-shot on the ground. So basically, this farm, you're going to go in, you're going to one-shot like an entire group of Endermen, and you're going to get a bunch of XP. That's the best thing about this farm. Finally, at the very top layer, take off the glass and put on your building blocks. And then up next, we're going to put a little endermite guy down. So we're going to be building on the part of the tower that is over our leaf little farm. You see how that's not over the void, that's over the leaf. So go ahead, build up walls like this so you have a little 2-block area to stand inside. And then build those walls too high so you can't escape. Fall in there, place 1 rail down, and we're going to go ahead and take our ender pearls and just start throwing them, right? Now, if you're in survival, this is going to hurt a little bit. I would recommend bringing food. But once you finish throwing those, at some point, eventually, you should get a little endermite guy. And this is the point where you're going to want to take your name tag that we did earlier and plop it right on the guy, naming him so that he doesn't despawn. Put another rail there and put a minecart there so that we can trap him. Now you can take all the walls down, make sure he's in the center of those 3 blocks that you placed down. And we're going to make sure he gets trapped there. You can remove that other rail. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to make sure there's only one block behind him, put a block on top of that, and we're going to build the blocks on the edge out like this so that we can place our trapdoors. So place a trapdoor above the block you just placed, and then trapdoors in this pattern on both the top and the bottom. And once that's done, take the trapdoors in front of the minecart hopper, place them a level lower and close them like that, and do the same on the other side. This is basically going to trick the Enderman's pathfinding AI into thinking that there are blocks to walk on there when there are not, so that they will fall in. Then take your building blocks, build in the center backwards 31 blocks, and on each side 31 blocks as well, like this. You have like a T shape. And then we can go ahead and fill that in a diagonal pattern so that this is just a big triangle in the sky. And then you'll come around and this will be pretty much all finished. And you might notice that there's some spillover with the Enderman. You can see there on the right, they're ending up kind of like on the side of the leaves. So what we're going to do to fix that is we're just going to add 6 more trapdoors on each side. That should prevent any spillover or anything like that. Obviously, it's going to be super annoying if there's Enderman just constantly on your platform, so we don't want that. So that is how you build this thing. It is really dangerous. Not too expensive, though, which is good. And you can build it right after, pretty much the day after you kill the Ender Dragon. So I'll show you how much XP this gives. I'll go into third-person view here. Hop into survival really quick. Look at this. This is incredible. It's giving you so much XP. Even at level 44, you can see how fast my level is going up. You can imagine just dying and coming here if you need to level up. You'll be getting to level 30 really, really fast. Check that out. One shot kill for all those guys. And there will be some extra XP stuck in the hoppers. Feel free to walk in. These guys aren't going to hurt you. Yeah, they're not going to do nothing. They're scared. Yeah, they're scared. Yeah. Oh, this guy's out. He's out. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed that tutorial and you want to see more tutorials from me, go ahead and look in my Minecraft tutorials playlist popping up at the end of this video. And go ahead and subscribe for the next video, which will be in a couple of days. Check me out for streams as well. Follow all my socials, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.